Today I'm going to show you how to do strawberry banana smoothies and Rice Krispie treats and scotcheroos. We're going to start with the smoothies, and that's the way I want you to start in lab, because once these are done you can be drinking them as you're preparing your scotcheroos or your Rice Krispies. It's also the easiest, so that's a good place to start. The recipe calls for 8 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. This is very thick, very sweet, and so I do not want you to use all 8 ounces. I just want you to use 4 ounces. And 4 ounces equals a half a cup. So you're going to open a can and share this 8-ounce can with somebody else. Since it's a liquid, you're going to use a liquid measuring cup and measure out a half a cup. It's very thick. This is not a milk that you would want to drink. And like any other liquid, you have this on the surface and you look down at eye level, and I've got a half a cup. So that gets poured into the blender. It also calls for 8 ounces of strawberry yogurt. Other than that sweetened condensed milk, which has a lot of sugar in it, this is a very healthy drink. Yogurt is high in calcium. We're going to put bananas in here. We're going to put some more fruit pineapple in there. Now, this container holds 8 ounces, but I also have purchased 48-ounce containers, and so you'll need to use your dry measuring cups to measure out a cup of yogurt out of here. It also calls for 8 ounces of pineapple. So you're going to use your can opener again. Open a can. And scoop out, again, 8 ounces, 1 cup of crushed pineapple. You want to get both the juice and the pineapple, so don't be using a strainer. Just dig right in there and get 1 level cup. Please get a level cup, not heaping, because I've counted out the ounces and I don't want to run out for the last kitchen that comes to get their pineapple. There should be enough for everybody. Okay, 1 cup of pineapple. It calls for 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. This is going to be one, I'm doing it right over the top of my blender because I'm going to be very careful, but you'll want to use your custard cups to come and get your lemon juice and then pour it into your blender. This adds a little kick to your smoothie. And we have 1 ripe banana. Did you know that if you peel your banana from the bottom, that you don't get the strings on your banana? It's not as easy, but that's how, if you don't like strings, one way to take care of that. And if you want to bust it in half to throw it in, not a big deal. Oh, by the way, I washed my hands before I started this. You didn't get to see that, but I assume you will all do that before you get started. And we're going to blend all of this together. Now, there are several different choices on your blender. This isn't real particular, you just want it to blend, so if you just push any button, and if it seems too slow, speed it up. It all works its way in there. Push your off button, and at that point you want to add 1 cup of ice that you're going to crush in there. In our kitchen, the ice is here in this freezer in ice cube trays. If you don't have these at home, you just give this a little twist and that loosens them. I need 1 cup, so I'm going to take out a cup, dump them in my 1 cup measure, and pour that in. Now, the reason these are called smoothies is because I want to blend this ice until it's smooth. And you're done. This should be enough for, don't get me running, 4 people. You would take your glasses and as evenly as you can, but don't spend a lot of time trying to get it perfect. You're going to divvy up your smoothies and enjoy. You know what? I forgot an ingredient. I forgot my strawberries. cut. The last ingredient that we need to add to this before the ice are frozen strawberries. This container is 16 ounces. Your recipe calls for 1 cup, so you need to take half of this container. You can take a knife and just cut right down the middle. Being careful not to cut through the container or your fingers. Both would be bad, but obviously your fingers would be worse. And you take half the container. Cut. Okay, we're going to add a half a container of strawberries. If these were hard to get out, I would just pop them in the microwave for a minute to soften them up a little bit. But you want them mostly frozen because that also adds to the cold, frosty, icy effect of these smoothies. Blend that in. If things don't act like they want to mix in, if they're sticking to the side, just take a rubber scraper or a spoon and help it along a little bit. Wipe down the sides. Work it in. And give it one more shot. And you are ready to enjoy. Okay, that's your smoothies.